everyone, and welcome back to Zoo Tycoon 2 in our world zoo, where we are actually at our island treasures zone. And Red Kangaroo 2 is apparently about to give birth, which is very exciting, but we're over here where so many people are hanging out because our platypi are so popular. And I'm actually, oh, why is this kid upset? But we have so many angry people because they're thirsty and hungry, and they just want to sit down, they want something to drink. Oh, look at the size of Old Salty over here. Oh my goodness. Old Salty, you're so big. You're so big. Let's go ahead and we're going to give Old Salty a little snack, I think. Oh, there's live things. There's little prey dummies. Let's give him some prey dummies to snack on. And I'm going to put down a couple beef shanks that he can enjoy. Maybe people will like watching as he comes over and eats some of the beef shanks. And Red Kangaroo 3 is now giving birth as well. You know what? Let's come on in. I see some kangaroo poo we can scoop. Oh, look at the baby! And Spotted Couscous 2 is now pregnant. Wow, these marsupials, they do not wait. There's the new baby! Holy moly! Is that the new baby? Did you just give... This has to be the new baby. There is no way that is the new baby. Look at this little one. Oh, that is just beautiful. You are just precious. And Platypus 2 is really hungry. Oh gosh. All right. Well, we have work to do. We have a lot of work to do, and I have actually found out from our good friend Ben that I have messed up how the platypus water should be laid out. So we actually need to go ahead and see if we can make happier platypi as the very first thing that we are doing in the zoo today. So hello everyone, and welcome back to our island treasure zone. I am so excited to see how many of you are like, yeah, baby kangaroos, yeah, platypus, yeah, really cool looking zoo. It's really fun to see our tiny zoo, and it just looks like such a mess, doesn't it? It looks like something you would expect to see like at a roadside somewhere. So it's really fun to be able to start working on it and making it look a little nicer, putting some bamboo up, putting benches down, making sure people can eat and drink. And we also need to make sure that our platypi can eat and drink. So I need to go ahead, let me see, I need to fix the terrain in here. And we just need the temperate rainforest terrain. But this is a tip that I just learned that hopefully will help any of you guys who are also playing Zoo Tycoon 2. If you want to actually be able, if you want to actually be able to really make a nice, actually is it temperate forest? Tropical rainforest? Temperate forest? I think it's this one. But this one looks really cool. So we're actually going to go with tropical rainforest just for a little bit. If you want your water animals to be able to climb in and out of the water, you don't want to use the smoothing tool. And I didn't know that. I have always used the smoothing tool when it comes to the water. And Ben just informed me the reason my platypus are having a horrible time getting up and down out of the water is that you're not supposed to use the smoothing tool because it creates that lip that they cannot get around. And we did have that little weird bumpy lip of like dirt that the poor platypi couldn't get around, so they were having such a hard time of it. So we're gonna go ahead, let's see, just a little bit more. Nope, too much. This little beautiful log right here does not want to be messed with. Ah, too much again. So we have to move very carefully around it. There we go. Like so. Nope, too much again. All right, like so. Nope, too much. All right, there we go. That's probably as close as I'm possibly going to get on setting this up. So now let's make the water a little deeper. So now we've got deep water. And I think we can use the smooth tool a little bit. Like we can use the different editing tools to create like a little hill. And we probably want to do that right now while I can see into the water, because once it starts reflecting, I can't see what's going on in here. Let's use the flatten tool back along the edges somewhat. There, that should be deep enough for my little platypus, because I believe they are normally river-based creatures, if I recall. So I don't know how deep a platypus normally would swim. If you guys know that, please let us know in the comments, because that's a huge part of the excitement of doing what we do, is being able to share the knowledge that we learn. So my poor little platypi are getting, well, platypuses is the correct plural of platypus, but platypi just sounds like so much fun, doesn't it? Doesn't platypi just sound like such a fun word? I really love it. But these guys are getting quite hungry, so let's go ahead. We'll put some shellfish down on the bottom in a couple places. I'm gonna put this little thing down here so they can come over and eat. Let's see, hide these shellfish kind of against the tree. And then I need to give them their little kelp bed. They're so tiny! My tiny little platypi. I hope they're happy. See, it's platypuses! But platypi just sounds so much fun, because it's just such a fun word to say. All right, let's see. I could do a few more ferns, just kind of tucked around the place, if I really, really wanted to. There we go. Let's see. Chinese something berry, little log. Ooh, that actually looks really cool. We'll put like a little log at the back. There we go. Just sticking up like it got stuck in the trees back there. Chinese orchid. Oh, little mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Ooh, I wonder like what kind of mushrooms there are in Australia. I never thought about that before. It would probably be really fun to find out. And actually, I wonder if we could slip some sort of delicate little plant. Oh, look at that. Just a touch, just a couple touches. Like some delicate little water plant sort of poked through over there. There we go. So let's go ahead and see if our platypus can eat now. This little girl's like, you're starving him. Give him food. All right, go little guys, go. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him race. It's a platypus race. All right. Are they coming down in here? I can't see a thing. Oh, here we go. I can get down in here a little bit. Oh, there they are. Are they headed for the shells? They can get in and out of the water better now, I think. Are they going for the kelp bed? All right, we're moving. What are we doing, little platypus? What are we doing? Making you guys happy is kind of tricky. All right, we'll walk it over here. Okay. What does that mean? Going to investigate the misty spring. Okay. What's the other one doing? Oh, it vanished again. Is it eating? Going to rest on the kelp bed. No, come eat. Why won't you come eat? It's the little boy. Come on, going to investigate the misty spring. Come on, come eat, come eat. Going to rest in the kelp bed. Why is the other one eaten and this one is refusing to eat? Do I need the right type of food? Does it need to be like a different depth? Do I need to put it somewhere? There, it has like every option. Going to investigate the misty spring. Looking at the misty spring. Don't contemplate your own death. Resting in the kelp bed. Come here. Why has the other one eaten and this one won't? All right. Deep breaths, little guy. Sometimes putting them in a crate can help them think about, like, paying attention to their needs. All right. Sleeping. Why are you tired? You're not that snoozy. Oh, he's snoring. The little guy is snoring. Is there any kind of treat I can put out for him? All right. I'm going to try putting out, like, the clams in the ice block. We're getting pretty desperate now. Are they going to make me hand feed him like icy clams? Oh, 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 is he eating? Is he eating? Eating. Oh, he's eating the clams from the block of ice with clams. And that is all that seems to satisfy him. So he ate all of those, the blocks of ice with the clams. He ate all of them. And he's going to investigate things. Do I really have to? What about the jar of fish? Will that do? Are you going to eat the jar of fish? Oh, look at it bob around the place. Oh my gosh. It's like there's some sort of crocodile underneath it that's just ripping everything apart. Going to investigate the block of ice. Okay, his hunger seems to be going up. Or down, even. Come on. All right, well, the block of ice isn't there anymore. Oh my gosh, did you see that? I think I need to make the water deeper, perhaps. Eating the clams. Oh, he's sick. He's sick. I need to feed him. I've never had this kind of like trouble before. Very delicate creatures, apparently. Meanwhile, my kangaroo herd is just growing and expanding. I think I need to make the water deeper. Oh gosh, I'm really worried about them now. I've heard that they're kind of hard to keep in captivity, but still. What was I working on? Temperate rainforest? Okay, let's just go ahead. Deep water it is. I hope you guys can handle it. I hope that will help them. Okay, now what, little guy? Everybody else is doing well. At least his hunger is not like entirely in the red anymore. Going to investigate the block of ice. Well, you already ate everything off of it, little guy. Alright. Where are you going, buddy? I almost want to name you something like Mr. Stubborn Pants, because he is being very stubborn. Alright, I'm just going to put down a few blocks of clams. He just wants to eat clams. He's going to be expensive. He's going to be very expensive to take care of. Come on, little guy. Look at him. Look at all of them play over here. There you go. The water's been cleaned. Oh, hi, little buddy. Did you see him? Did you see him? That was so cute. I think he was eating from this. So they were eating from this thing right here. I think I just have an extremely stubborn platypus. And I don't know why it's being so stubborn. Platypus 2. Come on, you're okay. Come on and eat. I have no idea why you're not eating the way you should. The other platypus is. Going to rest in kelp bed. The fish, like the little fish things splashing around. Platypus 1. Investigating the block of ice. Alright, well I'm just going to have to leave those bobbing around in the water for them to be able to play with. I don't know what's going to happen to my little platypi. And again, I know it's platypuses, but platypi, it's such a cooler word. Alright, well let's come on in. Alright, I guess I'm just going to have to leave him here and we'll check on him in a little bit. Hopefully he'll figure out how to eat. Oh goodness, and look at the crowd. Okay, well we really need to work on getting more stars here and thus more people. Not to mention like the little educational booths and to make sure we have educators set up in the right places to try to get... Platypus 2 is really hungry. Come on little guy, I'm going to have to just cross my fingers and hope you can figure it out. Let me go ahead and set up a spot for an educator in here. So hopefully they can learn some more about the platypus. Alright, what do you think? What do you think, sir? Platypus 2 needs something to eat. I'm trying! Yes! Going to eat the shellfish, finally! There! He is going to eat from all of the other sources. He's just being stubborn about it. Alright. Going to investigate. He was headed off. He was going to go eat from them. He was going to eat some shellfish. I'm going to put some more shellfish down in various places. We're like desperately piling food up. Okay, so he's eating some of the shrimp and now he's being sick. Is the shrimp making him sick? What on earth is going on? I have a very stubborn platypus. Look at that, look at that. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, they're splashing. I've never had something that splashes all over the place like this before. Come on, buddies. There's shellfish everywhere. They're kind of like up the sides of the walls. I hope they can reach them. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Wow, they're pretty. I really hope we can fix this so that they can get the food they need. If not, we might just have to try again. There we go. Finally. Finally. Eating the shellfish, taking care of itself. We just need to leave him be for now. So they're just being a little stubborn, but things are looking up for them. So, whew, there we go. Now we can start looking into some other creatures that we can start adding in to our little realm that we have going on over here. I was thinking maybe putting a bird or something like that. I was thinking maybe something small over here, actually. So Platypus 1 really dislikes being in such a smelly exhibit. Well, you know what? Hang on. Let me put a zookeeper in here for you. And she's going to be in charge of here. And she'll be in charge of the next little thing that we are going to make. And I don't think she can actually clean the water now that I think about it. Pretty sure she can't. So let's go ahead. We'll jump down here. They really are going to need to be like hand raised. They're going to take a little bit of work. But I was thinking right over here, it would actually be really fun to put in a cool amphibian exhibit. Maybe with some frogs of some kind. So let's see what we can dig up. Let's see. Fern, prairie. Critically endangered, vulnerable. There's a list somewhere in here that will kind of cluster together. If I can find them. Amphibia. There we go. And red-eyed tree frog would be really cool. The North American bullfrog. The great crested newt, the Australian green tree frog. This is the little guy I was thinking about when I was thinking about setting this up. And I think we're going to just build like a low-lying little enclosure with a low fence, because I don't think they're going to jump out, that people can just look over and they can be like, oh, they're so cute, little frogs. And it would just be a nice little entry exhibit to have walking into our zoo. And plus there's lots and lots of cool frogs in Australia, including the ones that like carry their babies in their back, kind of like the ones in South America will carry their eggs in their back and the babies will hatch out. But these are like an adult that will carry like 2 or 3 of his babies inside of his back in pouches. Like everything seems to have pouches in Australia. It really does. At least from an outsider's point of view, you know what I mean? And he will carry those little guys, and they will stay in there till they're pretty much like ready to be fully grown frogs, and then they'll go hop off, have their own little life. All right, low endangered species fence. I think that's the best I've got. I don't think Yeah, I think it'll just do the low fence. So let's go ahead and we'll just do the low endangered species fence because it's my favorite fence. Everybody knows that by now. Yay! All right, new objects available for purchase. Let's go ahead, come up this way maybe, this way, and then, okay, I need to back up a little bit. All right, let's do this way, and this way. All right, go away you. Maybe we'll make this curve a little gentler, like so. There we go. Whoops, that's the wrong fencing. Oh no, we're so close to that star and it just keeps eluding us. All right, so let's actually set this little area up. I don't think the frogs will care if somebody is staring at them most of the time. And then once we get it all set up, we can put a bunch of trees around it and make this kind of look like a nice little entrance. I wonder if I need to come over here. Let's see. Give it a little bit more space. Like so, and then line that with plants for people who are coming into the exhibit. Yay, we're a little bit more famous. We keep going up and down on fame. So let's throw some more animals into our zoo, and that should increase our fame quite a bit. All right, and we need the tropical rainforest biome. We're gonna get the dirt down in here. Imagine how cool it would be if you were like visiting and you're like, wow, they're putting in a new exhibit. But I get really excited when they put in new exhibits at the places I visit. All right, we'll come along here. Put the water through here. Guests would like a place to sit and eat. Well, if I can get a restaurant in here, that would be amazing. Well, that's going to have to wait for a little bit. And Spotted Couscous, too, has just given birth again. So now it has quite a few babies. And she has a little boy who is now an adult, and they're all wandering around. I would love to learn more about the social structure of those guys. Oh, the platypus is complaining about a dirty exhibit again. Oh, I forgot how tedious it is to clean the water till we can afford in stars, because it takes a while. In fact, do we have enough stars to get the water like cleaner? There's a little water. No, I don't think we have it yet. Darn, because you end up with a water filter that you can put on everything. And it's been so long since I've had a new zoo, I forgot that we don't even have the water filter yet. That it isn't just something that comes with everything else. All right, so Australian green tree frog. Let's try to do you some justice, my little friend. Cute little palm trees. Ooh, kapok trees. Let's just try to mix in maybe some of these guys, like maybe one of those guys. What else? I want to try to start pulling this zoo together a little bit more. Let's grab a mangrove tree because I like the colors of these guys. We'll put a few of them along like that. And then let's come down. There we go. And let's see, maybe up here. Let's turn you a little bit like so. All right. Ooh, look at all these cute things. The orchids. I love these orchids. Oh gosh. And we could do like the big giant lilies if we wanted to, so that they could have the big giant lilies to play on. I think those are the only kinds of lilies we can get right now too. So here are some horsetails for the tropical rainforest. I can't remember if horsetails are water plants or not. They look really nice. Java moss, Golith plant even, however you pronounce that. These little monsteras, which are really pretty, but they kind of clash a little teensy bit. New Guineas impatiens. These little lambs. I kind of like these guys. They look pretty good for what we need them for. So I'm gonna put some of them down along here. And let's see, what else do we have? The orchids, which would work normally, but this is gonna be for some frogs, so don't really feel like putting orchids in. But maybe to be like the splash of color, maybe the lilies, just maybe, if I can line them up just so. Like so. They're pink ones, no less. And let's see, maybe grab these. Hey, old Salty, how you doing? Research for the stuffed prey dummy is complete. Wow, that took a while. There we go. Maybe Salty will come up and entertain the guest. And let's put down the water plants. Okay, I should probably go ahead. Remember, sometimes even for a really high-end computer like mine, the splashing of the water can cause everything to crash on you. So you might want to do like a little bit of plant life along the edges. I don't really like it yet. It's not really calling out to me yet, but that might be because we don't have anything on the outside around the exhibit that really mixes well. All right, let's see, what else do we have? A little bracken fern. I bet it's the biome. I always fuss with the biome color. I don't like the boring, plain look of the biome. It always bothers me. All right, because I like greenery just so much. We'll mix in a few cattails. There we go. That's a little better. Some contrasting textures there. And let's see, anything else for along here? Maybe just a few random bits and pieces. The eelgrass won't go in here. Not really those guys, not really these guys. It's just good to try to mix in like a few random ferns, especially with what we have right now. We don't really have a wide selection to work with in terms of plants, because we still, I mean, we have quite a few, don't get me wrong, but we're still very early into the number of stars we have, and the number of stars you have determines what access you have to certain things. Like we can mix in some tall steppe grass. Ooh, there we go, that's more like it. Some lady ferns to kind of line up along. I think we'll use lady ferns maybe to decorate the outside. I might try it because they fill up a lot of space very simply. So maybe. Maybe. All right, maybe one right there for size. And I think that's gonna be it. Ah, that's what I was missing. Something like these, where we could add in like a really big piece that can kind of be the center point and tie everything together. So let me go ahead and maybe put it right here. Yeah, I like that. All right, so there's the centerpiece for our frogs. Now let's make sure that they have something to eat. Australian green tree frog. And let's see, I can't really add in any of their enrichment items, unfortunately, but we can indeed, in plain sight, put a couple, like a pile of the bugs, the insects for them to eat. And everything else, elevated nest box, not so much. They should be okay. And if they're cranky pants and they need altered exhibits, then we can handle that too. And we're just gonna put in a couple females, like 3 or 4, well, we'll put in like 6 females. And we're just going to leave it at females because I'm not sure if these are some of the creatures where when they start to breed and lay eggs. Oh my gosh, look at them consume. They're just going nuts. I need to put in a little fence or a gate. But I'm not sure if these are one of the modded creatures where when you do add in the males and they start laying eggs, they crash everything. Look at them all go. Wow, they really went nuts on those insects really quickly. That's adorable. And then off they dive. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Look at him. Look at him. I like him. I really like him. I think they're gonna be happy additions to our zoo. Hi, buddy. Are you being sassy? Are you just hanging out down here? Where's all the other ones? Oh, there she goes. There they go. Oh, that's all I got of them. Oh, that's cute. That's actually really, really cute. Oh my goodness. Hello, ladies. Well, I hope the guests enjoy them. Look at that. I think the guests are enjoying them. They're looking at the educator, huh? Wonderful. And the educator's like all the way over here and they're still being entertained by him. Good. All right. Well, they're having a good time, and now we've got some happy little frogs. So next time we'll start to decorate in between all of the bits and pieces and add in another exhibit or two, because the sooner we do that and the sooner we can get more stars, the sooner we can put down like a nice little restaurant over here and get access to more of the plants and the other rare items, and hopefully our platypuses will be happy with each other and maybe even lay some eggs. That would be really cool. And old Salty is pretty happy back there. Not to mention we do still have the challenge, the Endangered Animals Alliance challenge, that we'll keep an eye on so that we can potentially get a brand new animal for our zoo. So this is awesome, you guys. All right. Yeah, everybody is really happy. Look at them. Green tree frogs look happy and comfortable in their habitats. Fantastic. So we will continue sprucing this up next time, and hopefully we'll have learned a little bit more about our mystery marsupials by then too. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.